Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out and being a part of our ceremony for these wonderful students who are part of the Young Men of Excellence program. Can you give them a round of applause, please? What a year it's been. My name is Nathan Jameson. I have been the lead facilitator of the group, along with my co-facilitator, Mr. Price, whose room we used and who took his time and energy and effort every week to pour into all of the participants of our program. The Young Men of Excellence program ran for about 15 weeks this school year. So we did an 8-week session, and then we extended it another 7 weeks. And we focused on identity development, leadership, goal setting, vision, healthy versus unhealthy relationships, toxic behavior, all kind of things, different topics to help our young men develop, grow, and become, all around better people. We believe in them. We had a lot of tough conversations. Some days were easier than others. However, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I grew to love each and every one of the participants. So without further ado, we are going to go ahead and distribute our certificates of achievement for the young men who completed the program. Keep in mind, there were more students than this. There were students who came and who couldn't handle the group. There were students who were removed. There were some early on who were just kind of in and out. But the guys who you're going to see today have been the core, the foundation for the Young Men of Excellence program. And we look forward to being with you all next school year if everything works out. All right? So this first young man is a very interesting individual. He would sometimes come to the group with the song playing, maybe old school, maybe new school, primarily old school, but he's just an interesting young man. I didn't know a lot about him initially. I think he kind of joined actually a few weeks after we had started, but I'm grateful that he came. And he didn't really give any resistance when we had our meeting days, but I'm just glad that he was a part of the program, that I got to know him, Mr. Price got to know him and pour into him. So everybody clap it up for Mr. Thomas Ferguson. Woo! Lord, this next individual. Clap it up again, clap it up again. This next individual, I think some of us can agree, he can wear you out sometime. He loves to laugh. He loves to play. He loves to make jokes. A few times we had to kind of give him some time to kind of decompress, to get back on track. But he really was one of the core foundational pieces. He did his best when he did turn off his goofy side, but I'm proud that he is here today. He's actually one of our speakers. Everybody give it up for Syer Jones. Sometimes he was hard to read. For me personally, I think he was hard to read sometimes. Like I didn't know if he was too locked in. He really doesn't say much, truthfully. He's kind of reserved to himself, but when he does make comments, I have to be honest, they are funny. And when he is engaging, he is compelling with some of the things that he says. One of his running buddies, as we would say, is Mr. Jones over here. And so typically if you saw Mr. Jones, you saw Mr. Hayes. Everybody give a hand clap for Ian Hayes.
You live you.
So, our program needed leadership, right? We wanted to develop leadership within the students, but we also needed some guys who were kind of going to set the bar, set the example, Just as you would have on a sports team, in business, you need some of those pieces who can help develop and grow the leadership of whatever you're trying to build. And I'm thankful that this young man joined our program because him and his brother, they always brought insightful answers, sometimes just off the chain answers and responses. However, they were committed. You know, when we asked them to sometimes try to dress up, they would come, you know, maybe in like a button up or a polo. And so it just shows that they were trying. And so this next young man, I know he has a bright future, and I appreciate him. I'm sure Mr. Price appreciates him. Give it up for Awez Dahir. His brother, who is younger than him, I personally would say that he probably gave us the most commitment when he could be there. I could tell that he was trying to give good answers, that he was trying to be engaging, and that he genuinely wanted to learn. I know that this young man has a hunger for learning. Sometimes we had to get at him, right? Because he's younger, you know, just being a student, a high school student like we all were. But I'm appreciative that you stuck with the program because what you brought was extremely valuable, and we know that you have a bright future. Everybody give a big round of applause for Awez Dahir. Fix my glasses for this one. A student, my little brother, my nephew. This next individual, I could say that I've probably grown the closest with him out of the program. For certain students, I know that you have to break down a certain layer, a certain wall to begin building trust with them. And I know that some days were easier than others, some days harder. But you made up in your mind that you were going to be here, and that through adversity, through hard times, through tough times, you were still going to be a part of the program. I'm glad that I met you. I'm glad you put your trust in me, Mr. Price, and that you allowed us to correct you when you needed correcting, that you allowed us to pour into you, and that you were willing to listen, because I know we had a lot of tough conversations, but we just want what's best for you. So I'm thankful that you came, that you joined, and that I got to know you. I call you my little brother. Everybody, give it up for Mr. Randy Jackson. At this point, I want them to hold up your certificates proud and respectfully. We do have the cameras going for you guys. We have the next phase of the ceremony, which is going to include some student speakers. So some of the guys stepped up and said they would be willing to speak. I think one of which has something maybe prepared, typed out. I think the next two are going to be speaking flowingly from the heart. Just reflections about the program. So we will actually let whoever wants to speak first, you can come on up here and speak in.
Let's go, Prez.
Hello, everybody. My name is Awez Dahir. Some will say I'm the group president, but I think that's only due to age. But what is it? My first time coming here to Linden McKinley, I was a new student, a junior, been through some of high school already. So I thought I knew myself. Being a new student at a new school, I realized I didn't really know much about myself. And being a part of this group kind of helped me find a little bit more of who I am, helped me make some friends when I only have my brother here. And it allowed me to like open up social barriers that I forgot that I closed off. And all in all, what is it? I would say anybody who wants to, make a change, do something different. This group is one of the best groups I've been in my life. I hope they made some new, I hope lifetime friends, and got some great mentors from Mr. Nate and Mr. Smith, Mr. Price. And all in all, I'd say it was a good time being a part of this group. I hope more people can join. Like we said, we talked about leadership, talked about character development. And I hope that this group, my character developed in a great way. And I hope my changes can show throughout my adventures in life. And that's all I have to say. But I would like to add in a quick freestyle about the group. They say young excellence, we the best to impress, come out upstage, outdressed, everybody wanna compete with the best. They trying to disqualify me, please don't call the ref. Checking in, I'm checking out, socially. I change the weather, change the moves. If anybody come around, you know what I do. Excellence, prevail. I always die here. And I'll be giving the speech now to my brother Sai.
All right, clap it up.
My name is Sar. We're here to talk about Mr. Nate's program, Young Men of Excellence. Mr. Nate, in my opinion, he's a great man to help young men like me and all of us here figure out who we really are, And he brought us together and helped me find people I don't only call friends, but brothers. I was Mom, Ryan, everybody you saw come up here. And I didn't talk a lot, but that's really all I have to say.
All right. Good job.
Hello, my name is Malda here, and I was also part of the Young Men of Excellence program. My brother Wes here, and my brother Zaire Jones, and Ian, and Thomas, and Randy, they all helped us achieve what we wanted to with this program that Mr. Nate provided us with the school Linden. When we first came here, I did not know many people. I didn't know anybody that went to school, you kind of lost it. And as a freshman in my class, I didn't really know anybody. Everybody knew each other from middle schools. It's kind of hard to fit in and come into a new school, but this program really helped me define who I was and tell me that you don't gotta fit in, you just gotta be yourself. Character development was a big part of the program, and I feel my character development, they helped me see the vision and focus on my academics more and make goals for myself. Showed me how to identify them, how to pursue them, how to set milestones for myself. With this program that we were gracefully helped by Mr. Price and Mr. Nate, they really helped us achieve a lot, and I believe that this program can go so much further. And I just shout out to my brothers again, Thomas, Randy, and Ian, and my brother Awez and Zaire. We couldn't have done it, and this program was made so much better and much more of an impact on my life beyond this in high school and moving forward. So thank you.
I don't know why I'm so nervous. I see y'all like every other week. And some of y'all, I don't know how many times throughout the day. But I am blessed and honored to have worked with, I always say men, because sooner or later, all y'all in here will be men. Sooner than you think. And y'all keep talking about there's some things that we helped y'all with, but I swear I have grown a lot since I've been in the program with y'all. I've grown a lot as a man. Spiritually, mentally, whole 9 yards. I'm so grateful for y'all. And whoever come back next year, I hope y'all be back in the program and with more kids. That's really all I have to say. I love y'all dearly. I love you.
Didn't they do a good job?
Awesome.
And thank you to our wonderful audience that came out to support the ceremony.
Yes.
You know, these young men, on a serious note, I am really, really proud of you guys. You know, and like Mr. Price just said, y'all help us more than you know, whether it's with patience or better ways to kind of talk to you guys, coach you guys, just opening up more and really understanding things that, you know, young men go through. And some of the things that y'all shared with us took a lot of courage. And so I grew a lot. I appreciate you guys making the commitment. And again, I am beyond proud of you guys. So we have some t-shirts so that you guys have something to hold on to for the program. This was our first year doing it here at Linden McKinley. This is actually the first school year for the YMOE, Young Men of Excellence program. So you all started off the program. You guys are the pilot program here at Linden. So we have some t-shirts for you guys. How should we start with the distribution of the t-shirts? We can start up here with the gentlemen who are on the stage. Come on, brother.